please put your hands together, yell as loud as you can, for the great and beautiful David Morgan Brown.
Yes, my name is David Morgan Brown. I turned 30 recently, and to celebrate this milestone, I threw away over 120 unopened, expired condoms. Now onto the jokes now. Onto the ha-has now. I really did turn 30 years old recently, you know. I celebrated 30 years since I last touched a vagina. I'm just kidding. I was born cesarean.
Oh man.
I've also had sex since I was born, but they've all been cesarean too. You know, sometimes you just gotta make your own orifice, you know. That's how sick I am. Do we have any Australians in the crowd tonight? No. Just no. They're all immigrants. There you go back now. Look, I'm afraid of Australians, so take it easy with me, because Australians, they seem like very indecisive people, you know. You ask any Australian any question, you get the same response. They're just like, oh yeah, How about maybe? That's a word in the Australian language. And you know what I'm really afraid of? Are the young Australian dudes. Like, you know the Deros? You guys know about the Deros? There's like really dodgy, like skinny dudes. Every time I see them, they're always like doing the same thing. They're just like wandering around in an empty parking lot, angrily yelling on their phone. They're just going, oh, if I could shit cunt! Or if I could talk that shit to me again, I'll fucking... oh, it's bullshit, cunt! That's no way to speak to the people at Beyond Blue. Do you guys actually think that the Australian accent is sexy? No? Nah, not sexy at all. No, you know, we don't seem to feel this way about our own accent, but foreigners do. Foreign people are like, ooh, the Australian accent is so sexy. Aussie accent on a woman, so sexy, ooh. Really? When an Australian woman's like, yeah, I'm hard already. I kind of wonder, like, what it would sound like when an Australian woman orgasms. Probably like, ah! I don't know. How would I know? I only fuck immigrants. That's how woke I am, alright? I'm a real woke guy. Oh, man. It's strange here in Australia, like, the people that we call mates, like, we call everyone mates, like our friends, family, kids, co-workers, enemies, everyone. The only people that we don't call mates are the people that we're actually mating with, like our actual mates. That seems strange to me, you know, when you think about it. Although, I guess it would be strange. Can you imagine if you were fucking a missus and you were calling a mate? Just like, oh yeah, mate, take that, mate. Oh, if I could take my whole cock, mate. Oh yeah, I'll stick it up my ass, mate. Fuck me all that one, mate. That would be strange. I think that's what it sounds like when an Australian woman orgasms. She's like, mate! So, I've got a friend who's on this medication. It's the kind where it says, do not operate any heavy machinery whilst under the influence of this medication. And he was like, oh man, now I can't fuck my girlfriend. My ex-girlfriend, she's really into geometry. You know, I used to call her my XYZ girlfriend. Now I just call her a cunt. I hope it's not like sounding like I'm shitting on women. I mean, really, I'd rather have women shit on me. I guess I just sometimes have like trouble trying to understand what women are telling me. Like I once had a girlfriend say she wanted to dump me. And I was like, oh yeah, do it on my chest. Just wondering why I was so excited. But look, you know, I just have a hard time seeing like, you know, some of the things that women do. Like, why is it that you ladies, you wear makeup, you know? It's weird when you think about it. You're just like painting and drawing your attractiveness onto yourselves. You don't need to be doing that. You are beautiful just the way you are. Ha ha ha, the best joke of the night. Well, you know, I think it goes without saying that I'm back on the dating scene and this is how I advertise myself. Doing the Vile show at Fringe. All right, ladies, make a line. I say I'm back on the dating scene, but I never left. But I was going out with this one woman. She works as a barista. She's an anorexic Caucasian lady. A flat white. I nearly got a splinter trying to fuck her. I've been trying out new things when it comes to the sex, you know. Like I once I allowed a woman to peg me. Right up the bumhole. Yeah. It was my first time doing any kind of, like, that kind of butt stuff before. Yeah, I finally popped my anal cherry. And by cherry, I mean hemorrhoid. Oh, don't worry, I like the pain. But we've all had awkward sexual experiences, right? Come on, don't leave me hanging here. Oh man, oh no, you guys you all had great sex all the time. Well, fuck the lot of yous. Look, I had a weird sexual experience recently. It was when I went over to Bali. I flew over there for business reasons, okay? Ask any questions. But as soon as I landed, I went into this nightclub. I start hitting it off with this chick. We're really digging each other. Seems to be going well, so I take her to my hotel room. We start banging away. It seems to be going well, but then as I was banging her, my condom broke. And my stomach filled with over 50 ecstasy tablets. Oh, you guys think you've had bad Bali belly? Oh, worst route of my life. And best. I don't know, I think I just get some sort of anxiety about, like, sex. Like, do you guys ever, like, get worried, like, when you put an erect penis inside of a lady's vagina and it fits really well, do you ever get worried that your genitals are gonna disappear? Like in Tetris? I've just been playing too many video games, man. Look, I just can't seem to do anything right, you know. I can't even grow a beard no matter how hard I try. Nope, still nothing there. I do have plenty of hair on my ass, though. For whatever purpose that's supposed to serve. I mean, I know the ladies don't like it. I don't hear a lot of women saying, like, ooh, I like a man with a nice ass of hair. I like to run my hand through a man's ass hair. Oh, well, sometimes I just shave it off there and sellotape it to my face to try and fool people. But they can tell. They notice the dingleberries. Oh, God, man. You know, like, I've been feeling pretty good lately because I've been on this new diet, and it's going really well for me. It's called smoking crack. It's great. I've only been on it for 6 months, but I've already lost over 10 kilograms of crack. You know, I think it's important to be healthy, you know, you gotta eat the right things. You gotta eat fish, not just things that smell like fish.
That's right.
You guys have heard, like, you gotta eat 2 fruits and 5 vegetables every day. That's what we've been told. That's what I've been told my entire life. And I've always thought, like, it just seemed like too many gay and brain-dead people to eat. No offense to any cannibals in the crowd tonight. My apologies, you know. Look, I'm not going to shit on anyone's diet or anything, except for the vegans, you know. Fuck these vegans, I'm so sick of them, you know. They claim that they don't eat any dairy products, yet I see them creating their own, like milk, cream, cheese. That's the grater right there. Chocolate sundae. You vegans, you know, you're such hypocrites, you know. What are you good for anyway? These vegans, all they do is just lie around, sleeping for 23 hours a day, eating leaves, giving each other chlamydia. Alright, I might be getting vegans and koalas confused, but both have equally hairy legs. You know, I actually got into a car crash with a vegan once. It was ironic because I T-boned him. For me, for some people, they say, I like to drink when I'm at the beach. Other people say, I like to drink when I'm celebrating. And other people say, I like to drink when I'm feeling down. But for me, I just like to drink, period. Blood. A little bit of vodka in there, please. Oh man, you know, I'm a vile person, you know, that's why I'm here on the show, and it's an honor to be here, you know, but I'm just such a, like, you know, I just got this array of mental illnesses that just make me so fucked up, you know, it's so upsetting, you know. I have clinical depression, generalized anxiety disorder, bipolar, autism, Asperger's syndrome, ADD, ADHD, PTSD, schizophrenia, psychosis, dysthymia, anhedonia, obsessive compulsive disorder, dissociative disorder, depersonalization disorder, and diarrhea. It's just so terrible, man, you know. But I'm trying to be a thoughtful comedian. I try to like make jokes about things I think about. Like I've been thinking recently, I wonder, did anyone ever die while sat on the toilet? In the 9/11 attacks? I'm thinking there must have been someone just at plain level, just doing the early morning coffee diarrhea dump, completely oblivious to what was about to happen. Just sat there just going, oh God, we've got to get those reports done. Oh, and the presentation. Oh, it's only Tuesday. Oh Lord, kill me now. That'd be a terrible feeling, you know. Because you know that feeling you get when you're in a public toilet cubicle and you got that little gap in the door and you think like someone's going to be like, you know, looking at you through it on the other side. Imagine that vulnerable feeling, but instead of someone's face on the other side of that gap, it's the tip of a Boeing 747. I'm just trying to crap in peace. I'm just about done here, guys, but I really need a big drink. So the Holocaust was really bad, yeah? Yeah, agree with me, damn it, alright? Remember, I'm woke. The Holocaust is bad, yeah? What? Don't I feel like there's been this like persistent Holocaust in the Jewish faith of foreskins. If I were Hitler, I wouldn't have done the whole Jew genocide. I would have just kept some of those ovens around so we'd have someone to pull all those loose foreskins. You wrap them up, put some salt in them, you could be making pretzels. And look, you know, it's okay for me to be making these kinds of jokes, by the way. I am a Jew myself. Well, not really, like, kinda. I'm Jewish. I'm actually a Holocaust denier. I don't believe those people exist. Yeah, see how they like it, huh? But I feel like this is what made Hitler snap. He probably slipped on a foreskin that was lying around. He's like, oh, this Jews. I mean, I'd be mad too, but that was a bit of an overreaction on his part. I mean, look, I was watching a documentary about the Holocaust once, and it showed inside the concentration camps, and it showed just like all the people in there, and it made me think like, what did Hitler have against anorexics? Too soon? Has this been vile enough for you? No. What do I need to do? Show my ass?
Yes!
Jesus Christ.
Show your ass! Racist jokes.
Look, I'm a weird person, you know. I'm a contradiction, you know. I feel like I'm an introvert that loves big crowds. Also known as a mass shooter. Alright, well that's just about my time, but look. You all asked for it, alright? You asked for it, alright? You get what you asked for, alright? So thank you very much.
Yes! This is what I'm here for! Yes! Show your ass! The dingleberries! The dangleberries?
That was David Morgan Brown.
Hell yeah.
Brown hole, David Morgan. You know, I reckon if they did a doco on him, it'd be a mix between Love on the Spectrum and Bowling for Columbine.